Good morning. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Hope everyone's having a great morning and a great trading session so far. Good morning, Diego. How are you this morning? Sorry I'm late. There we go. Diego, how'd your trades go this morning? I am tired. I'm not gonna lie. I'm super tired. Baby, this sleep schedule is just not it. It's not it. But I'll be all right though. I did get 75% of my Excel sheet done, so that's good. Kudos. I plan to do the counter trend divergence today, probably. Right now I think the biggest thing is that I don't know if I like bid ask or up down tick better. It's so close. It's so close. So I'm hoping that when I do the counter trend divergence, it will help me to make a final decision. But we'll see. Made some strategic decision to go for base hits for now only. That makes sense. Secure the bag. It's 8:43. We do have light impact news, right? At 8:45. Yeah, hold on. I'll be right back. Actually, let me center this. Let's do that. All right, sorry. I'm back. Good morning, Amelia. How are you this morning? Oh, I probably need to go back to scheduling at nighttime. I feel like when I schedule at nighttime, I don't have that issue. I could be wrong, but yeah. I did my homework and way too many trades. I could have secured trying to squeeze more ticks. I end up with yes. Yesterday I was on. I think was it yesterday? Maybe the day before. I was on in Nutty's stream, and I was basically kind of asking him the same thing. Like, if you just take all of your profit where you take your first TP, would you make more money? Because a lot of times people who try to go for runners, like it's almost like a bragging right to be able to say like, oh, I caught this many ticks or whatever, or I caught 100 points. But one 100-point trade is no different from 5 20-point trades or 25-point trades. You know what I mean? I think a lot of times it just has to do with bragging rights, ego, and things like that, because the likelihood of you catching 100 points consistently is pretty low, especially when you're intraday swing trading the way that most people are. They're not going to catch 100 points consistently. So just catch 20 points, or maybe just catch 25 points 4 times. You know what I mean? You're toxic on 2K. Girl, Applejacks, that is not it. No, I need to start when I go in to change my thumbnail right after the session. I need to just schedule the next session, honestly. Trent is in it too. He goes for a runner based on a 2-minute chart. Yeah. Good morning, Janelle. How are you this morning? And good morning, Applejacks. How are you this morning? But yeah, I just think too often people are just going for these runners that are just not going to consistently paint for them. That's all. All right, that did not change back. All right, we do have 9 o'clock high impact news and 9:30 low impact news. Let's see. Nope. All right. Excuse me. I know for sure I missed one trade earlier before I got on the stream. Well, if you can get 50 points, it's 250 a few times a day, then it's great. Exactly. For me, I rather go for the shorter distances that I know that I can get consistently and just be able to do it multiple times a day than to sit here trying to stress out about how can I figure out how to get this 100-point move, like whatever. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, I did my Excel sheet for the trend pullbacks, counter trend pullbacks, and the trend divergence. I did not get the counter trend divergence done. My only issue right now is trying to figure out which is going to be better long term, the bid ask or the up down tick, because I made a version for each of them because each of them are different. Sometimes the delta can be positive on one and negative on another. Point of control is different, things like that. So I was looking really hard last night and I just could not really make a decision yet. So hopefully, what I'm thinking is hopefully when I get the counter trend divergence done, that will give me my, that will make the decision for me. But we'll see. I don't know. We will see. I like both, but I am leaning a little bit more towards up down tick. But I'm still on bid ask right now. Goodness, what are we? This is 160 or yeah, 160 tick move. What's the time frame for the candle bars on the left screen? This is a 5-minute chart, but it does change though. Sometimes I put it on the 1 minute, but I try to keep it on the 5-minute chart. And yes, it's VWAP with 3 standard deviations. So the white line is the middle line, and then the upper deviation bands are red, a version of red, and then the lower deviations are green. You're welcome. I used to. It's not that. What is? Oh, here. Let's bold it and make it like 24 maybe. All right, hopefully that helps. So that way, when I do change it, people can see what it's changed to. Make it a little bit bigger. There we go. All right, I'm gonna stop for news. There's something. Oh no, it is over there. Okay. I don't need to do that. Just middle. All right, let's see what news brings. We ain't had NFP since September? Really? Child. Dang. Oh, Lord. There's news. Glad you took your limit order off. Did it go opposite the way you were going to trade? It was before news got you. Oh. Wait, why do I put that down? Good morning, Pred. How are you this morning? Knew better, so I forget it. At least you got yourself together. Because you definitely would have been mad if you kept that limit order there and lost, knowing you knew better. Good morning, Trenches. How are you this morning? Where's the RC Cola? What the heck is that? Some kind of the Tradeify thing is 100% gambling. Are you talking about that cup that they're doing? First of all, I saw one of the prizes is to have a live account. Why would you want to do that? Not I'm not saying why would you want to do that as in why would you want to have a live account? That's not what I'm saying. But if you're trading with Tradeify and, they already have a quote unquote path to live, why would you accelerate that process? I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me, especially because remember, Tradeify is the one that doesn't have great, like your transition from sim funded to live. You actually, I guess you could say, lose benefits, kind of. Because aren't they the ones where you actually pay more of your percentage when you go live versus when you're sim funded? I'm pretty sure. So why the hell would I want to do that? And all these cups are promoting gambling. They know that. Good morning, Trent. I think I said good morning, Trenches. I don't know if I did, but if I did not, good morning, Trenches. How are you this morning? Sent the week 1 and 2 thing to a friend. He said that's poker. Oh, I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't think I've seen that unless you're talking about the cup, and that's just part of what I did not see with the cup yet. I'm supposed to be in a buy. Hey. It took off. Fuck. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Damn. And that came down twice. All right, missed. I actually had the ability to get in, but I don't know why I clicked buy click, but nothing happened. Did it even attempt to put the order in? No, it didn't. It's like I never even tried. The hell? Whatever. The cup. Okay, it is the cup competition. I'm down 1,500 on that Tradeify thing. You're green now. It's just one live account. You'll still have your other accounts. So they won't force you to go live on the other accounts that you have. See you, Janelle. Enjoy the rest of your day. I like it. I get to gamble with the market and I feel bad. Yeah, I think especially if you can contain yourself and, not allow whatever gambling behaviors you get out during that process to spill over into your actual accounts. I don't see it being a bad thing. But a lot of people don't have the psychological aspect of trading down. It's like, oh, big numbers over here. Now when I'm over here, kind of thing. Bourbon caramel iced coffee. I ain't see that. I don't like ice. Well, I don't like coffee, period. But I definitely, if I'm going to drink either one of them, it would definitely need to be warm. Dang, I'm so mad I missed that. Bye. St. Louis businesswoman pleads guilty to $1.7 million in pandemic relief fund or fraud. I can't read this morning. I cannot wait until he's done with whatever fucking project he's doing back there. $27. Caramel toffee crunch iced coffee that was fire. I feel like coffee is just asking the country to be even more alcoholic. I haven't had Sonic in so long. It was never like a first choice for me in regards to like fast food or anything. Come on, market. Give me something I can work with. There's a lot of consolidation here along these levels right here. Uh-oh. 268. Need to stopped out probably. Yep. You have got to be shitting me. 63 high. One thing the market will do is piss me the fuck off. Come on. How crappy. The peanut. Oh shit. Sorry, I forgot to put that on. There we go. I'm only trading the one account, but yeah. Like I basically got stopped out by like 3 ticks. 3 ticks beyond where I wanted to get stopped out. That would technically, all right, now that's invalidated, I think. Oh, I didn't see the double bottom. I don't know how I want to treat double bottoms in the middle right now. Open 58.50 high. I'm glad I didn't get into this. I would have gotten stopped out again for it to go where I wanted to go. I also have to see. So this didn't have a sweep. It was only a flip. I have to see if I like that. Yeah, you're not gonna get me again. Nope. No, that one did have a sweep. Shit. 137. Yeah, it depends on the day. I saw the black screen like something's missing. Thank you. You got back-to-back meetings at 11 and 11:30. Ew. We no like you. Double bottom in the middle. Oh, that's why we're freaking barcoding. This is why I keep putting in the freaking orders in. Like, I don't know. I feel like today is kind of showing me that I am right to want to do the up down tick instead. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stick to just the pullbacks right now and not do the divergence trades. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. Again, trying to think if I want to just call it early so I can get the rest of this done so I can go into the later half of the week feeling a little bit more confident. Especially because I'm going to have to start multiplying contracts for tomorrow and Friday. All right, let's see. 792. The deeper pullbacks are not working well today. Oh, well, never mind. That one doesn't count. I just saw this bar is 193 volume, and so is this bar right here. They're equal, and that bar was the highest bar in the swing, so that one doesn't even count anyway. I just don't like the deeper pullbacks today. I'm going to stop at my normal 9:45 time today. Since it's gonna take me a few hours to finish putting the Excel sheet together for the counter trend divergence. It's gonna take quite a while. So I wanna get a little head start on that. We're still attempting to break out of the 30-minute opening range. Come on. It's not the right steam. Trying to figure out if I want to even keep going, because I just have a feeling that I definitely am gonna have to switch to up down tick starting tomorrow. Pretty sure. It's like there was just so much, there was a very high delta here, and we just couldn't go. Got stopped out, comes down, touches the resistance level, pushes up 100 ticks. What more do you want from me? Go so much further than my target, but green is green. Green is green. This is so annoying because I spent so long comparing the two settings and just not being able to make a decision. And something like literally something just told me just go with up down tick. But like the last trade that I took, even before I was taking, like wanting to just stick with the signals, that would have been a trade that I would have taken no matter what. So I'm not even really bothered. But it's just kind of annoying. It's like there's just no oomph right now. Well, at least when I'm in the trade, it's not. And that is hella annoying. That's why they say to go with your first mind. Talking another 1K. Ooh. Not you, my sugar mama, right? Applejack said, hell no. She said, you have this backwards, ma'am. Are you well? All right. About a minute and a half left. Trump is speaking at 12. Something told me when I was basically break even, when I was just negative $45 to just exit, but it's not what I'm looking for. Oh, right here. I was hoping we pushed out of this barcoding, but it's not. It's like there's not enough volatility. All right, maybe we now have the push out of it. $3.82. Oh shoot. Oh, 25, 28. I think I'm gonna call it here. I'm not really seeing anything that I like, and looking at the time-based chart, it's just super choppy. We dealt with some bar coding for like kind of like 25 minutes, and we're doing this slow grind up that I'm not really interested in. So, your nails are red? Yeah, they are. They're messed up now. I need to redo them. Really, this color right here is my favorite. And I really like this the polish that's on this one. But yeah, it's time to redo them. This is why I don't paint my nails. I was shopping, I got nothing. Maybe if they open the damn government. They need to do something. I'm just not. Yeah, I just don't see anything that I like at all. What I'm also going to try to do is in my stack of papers, find when I was doing the when I was trying to when I was trying to trade with the signals before, I have like an analysis sheet where I actually had everything, but I can't do that because I think I was also looking at volume sequencing, which I don't really like. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna call it so I can leave it there. I'm going to journal what I do have, and I'm pretty sure starting tomorrow I'm going back to up down tick. But you guys know that's been like my biggest struggle. But I will say that so before I had an analysis sheet for bid ask and I had an analysis sheet for up down tick. However, nowhere in those two different analysis packets did I indicate when okay, this is when there is a difference between, the two settings, whether it's where the point of control is located, if it's a trap versus a continuation, if delta is efficient on one and inefficient on another. I never had anything that would show me that. And that's why I wanted to put it into an Excel spreadsheet because it's a lot easier to do that. So now it's a lot easier for me to compare the two, especially because I can see exactly what's different, even down to if the delta signals are different. So I'm gonna, like I said, do the counter trend divergence. I do need to journal certain things from today just because it just was not that great of a session, especially with the barcoding and stuff. So that hopefully that's something that I can avoid in the future. But I really think that the way to avoid it is to go to up down tick. And the biggest thing for me is I understand why bid ask is like the more popular setting because, you know, you have a higher chance of trading with momentum when you're trading with aggressive traders in the market, you know, who are hitting market orders instead of limit orders and blah, blah, blah. And that's what moves the tape, this and this and that, whatever. And that's cute. However, I don't know if it's just for Renko's or what. It just seems like long-term up down tick is better because basically what I'm doing, right, is when I have a reversal bar, let's say this reversal bar here. When I'm entering at the close of the reversal bar, I need for volume and order flow to tell me how strong of a push this 40 ticks was to close the reversal bar, right? And it's important to know how strong it is, how much momentum is there, because then I have a higher chance of, after that 40 ticks of reversal, I have a higher chance of it going an additional 23 ticks to hit my take profit. I feel like one of the issues with bid ask is that it can show that Delta's efficient just because of like the aggressive orders that came through. But in reality, as far as like the momentum of the ticks of price movement in that direction with the aggressive buyers or sellers, it can actually be more inefficient than it looks like. Bid ask does a really good job of showing you like when the market is absorbing orders and things like that, but and spoofing and things like that, but it just doesn't do a good job of showing the true efficiency of the market because it doesn't take into account the liquidity grabs, the passive orders that are eating up the aggressive orders and things like that. So I'm gonna see, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna change it. I'm pretty sure. And we could have a fucking NFB. You have a great day as well. Have a good day. I hope you come to a decision. I hope I can too. That's why I kind of just want to get a early start. Because it's gonna take some thinking. And I really don't feel like thinking. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't feel like it, but I have to get this done. So yeah, I thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Please like the video on your way out if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. But other than that, I will see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning at 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. Hopefully I make a decision by then. I will see you guys later. Bye.